Today's matchup between visitors Moorhead Spuds and the Bemidji Lumberjacks. Let's keep today's starting lineup starting with Moorhead. Leading off playing shortstop number 19, Eric Ryerson. Batting second, playing left field number 10, Carter Heinz. Batting third, catcher number 16, Wyatt Tweed. Batting fourth, designated hitter number 27, Jack Tyken. He'll be pitcher number 26, Gavin Gass. Batting fifth, playing third base number 11, Carson Zimmel. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 7, Justin Stallberg. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 22, Zach Taft. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 9, Jacob Burnett. Rounding out the lineup, playing first base, number 17, Brett Letton. And the rest are Moorhead's. Now fans, it's time to get out your scorecards and sharpen your pencils. It's time to meet the starting lineup for your Bemidji Lumberjacks. Leading off playing the hot corner, number 34, Ben Karate. And second playing right field, number 11, Hunter Rodina. Batting third, playing first base, number 10, Cam Justice. Batting fourth on the ball, total slab, number 7, Ty Lundeen. Batting fifth, playing left field, number 4, Will Zellman. Batting sixth, playing second base, number 16, Peyton Netto. Batting seventh, playing center field, number 23, Dan Lajo. Batting eighth, Bemidji backstop, number 3, Parker Mistek. Rounding out the lineup, shortstop, number 2, Ethan Beanie. Now fans, if you would please rise, remove all caps and basic flag in right center field will be playing our national anthem.
Welcome to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We are in Bemidji on the campus of Bemidji State University. We've got baseball playoff action, the opening round against the number 4 seed Bemidji Lumberjacks. The Spuds come into this opening round game, the number 5 seed. These two teams split in Moorhead on May 17th with opposite scores. The Spuds taking the first one 5-3, Bemidji countering in the second game, winning it 5-3. Spuds have an 11-9 record coming into this one, again claiming that number 5 seed by way of coach's vote in Section 8 4A baseball. The Bemidji Lumberjacks have a 13-5 record, the number 4 seed. Both teams coming in having won their last 2 in the regular season. Bemidji beat Brainerd 1-0 and then followed that up with an 18-9 victory at Eastview. Spuds, on the other hand, won on the road against Buffalo 11-0 and followed that up with a home victory over Minnetonka 8-6. Spuds, a familiar lineup if you've been watching the team this season. Aaron Ryerson will lead things off. Carter Heinch batting second. Third is Wyatt Tweet. Fourth, Jack Tyken. Fifth, Carson Zimmel. Sixth, Justin Stahlberger. 7, Zach Taft. 8, Jacob Vanette. And 9th, Brett Letness. On the mound for Bemidji, Ty Lundeen. First pitch from Lundeen is a called strike. That one misses a little bit outside, so that evens the count 1-1. And time was called. Looks like some debris on the field out in right field, and so the home plate umpire recognizing that, it looks like a soccer ball found its way onto the field, and so play halted momentarily, no pitch, and it's a 1-1 count to Ryerson. That one is fouled away and out of play. That one is hit out towards the shortstop. Third baseman comes over and across the diamond for the out. Karate over to Justice, and it's a 5-3 put out to start the game. That'll bring up Carter Heinch, the left fielder. Left-hander takes a called strike 1. Nice pitch there from Lundeen, catching the outside corner. That's a tough pitch to hit. And that sets up that next pitch being a little bit off the plate, and Heinch chases it, and there are 2 away. Nice series of pitches there from Lundeen to get the strikeout. Wyatt Tweet now stands in for the Spuds, the catcher. First pitch swinging. Fair ball to the first baseman, Justice, and he will record the out unassisted. So the Spuds go 3 up, 3 down in the top of the first. And we'll be right back on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard. It's Moorhead 0 and Bemidji 0.
To a team of media experts.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Bottom of the first. Bemidji will send their lead-up batter, the third baseman Ben Karate, to face Gavin Gast, pitching tonight for the Spuds. And a called strike one, first offering from Gast, right down the middle. That one's fouled to the left side. Gast quickly ahead, 0-2. Another one fouled away. That one's up high. Tried to get Karate to chase and didn't. 1-2 now. That one's slapped to the left side. And Karate will beat that one out. Infield single for Karate. Ryerson stumbled just a little bit as he fielded that one, not able to get planted and throw, but that slow roller, I'm not sure that he would have gotten him anyway. Hunter Brodina, the right fielder, stands in. Another left-handed batter. Showed bunt, pulled it back, and took that for a ball. Quick throw down. Again, Brodina pulling back the bunt and taking a ball. So 2-0 the count. That one gets away from Tweet. And down to second is Karate on the pass ball. And that one is inside, 4-pitch walk.
First baseman number 10, Cam Justice.
So an infield hit and a walk has put runners on first and second with nobody out, as Gast will deliver to Cam Justice, the first baseman, batting third for the Lumberjacks. That one is fouled out of play. That one's up and away, ball one. Two on, nobody out, bottom of the first. That one's up and away. Looked like Gast tried an off-speed pitch and missed. 2-1 now. That one's fouled away. That'll even the count 2-2. Full count now to Justice. Karate at second, Brodina at first. Flared out into left field. That will be a foul ball. Long run for Heinz in left field. That one is lined to second. Stahlberger up, makes the catch, and tried to double off Karate at second, but hustling back and sliding in safely. So the Spuds do get recorded out, desperately needed out without any damage or runners advancing. So we'll call that a line out to Stahlberger at second for one out, and that'll bring up Ty Lundeen, the pitcher. Batting right-handed, still 2 on. That pitch is outside from Gast, 1-0. And that one is inside. So, no. That one's lined up the middle. Stahlberger's not going to get that one. Into center field, base hit. Throw comes in, hits the cut of Letness. That'll move Karate over to third, Brodina to second, and Lundeen is on with a solid single up the middle. Will Zellman batting fifth, the left fielder, will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Gast falling behind 2-0, and Lundeen, being a good hitter, took that 2-0 pitch right up the middle. Right-handed batter. That one's fouled straight back. So Gast starts off with a strike on Zellman. Breaking pitch, catches the plate, and it's 0-2. Nice job by Zellman there, protecting the plate. That pitch up and in. 1-2 now to Zellman. Lundeen at first, Brodina at second, Karate at third. Lumberjacks have loaded the bases here with a 1 out. And that catches the outside corner, and a big strikeout there for Gast. Two down now for the Spuds, as Gast attempting to work out of this jam here in the bottom of the first. Peyton Neto, the second baseman, now batting for Bemidji. First pitch called strike. Up and away, ball one. Neto, the left-hander. And that one's high. Two and one, bases loaded. Spuds have clawed back to get 2 outs, but bases still loaded. That one's down low, 3-1 now. Good hitters count for Neto. And that one is right on the outside corner. Good pitch there by Gast. Wasn't right down the plate for Neto, yet enough to call a strike. Payoff pitch. So Gast, sensing that the runners might be going with that pitch, swiveled and stepped off the rubber. And it's ball 4. So the number 7 batter, Dan Clajo, the center fielder, will come to the plate. 2 down, bases are still loaded. And that one is hit high in the field, into right field. Vanette couldn't find it, and it's gone. Grand slam for Dan Clajo. And Bemidji has brought 8 to the plate now in Parker Mystic, the catcher. First pitch called strike 1. Couple of quick strikes there for Gast. That one's high and inside, ball 1. If you recall, when these teams met in May, both scoring 5 runs, and both teams did that with 5-run innings. We've seen Gast lose control of the baseball on those breaking pitches. This one goes behind the batter. And Vanette will make the catch on that one. Finally ends the inning, and the Spuds will have to answer that 5-spot put up here in the bottom of the first inning on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard. It's Bemidji 5, Moorhead nothing.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We go to the top of the second inning. Spuds trailing 5-0. Designated hitter Jack Tyken will come to the plate, the big right-hander. That one is high for ball 1. Tyken will be going to UND to play linebacker next year. And takes a called strike, 1-1. Inside, checked his swing, 2-1. That one misses just inside, 3-1 now to Tyken. That one is ripped down the left field line, but foul. Full count, top of the second inning. Spuds trailing 5-0. That one is hit to the shortstop, bobbled a bit, and across the diamond, and in time to get him. So nice play there by Bean across to Justice. A 6-3 put out of Tyken. So third baseman Carson Zimmel will come up now with 1 out. Good breaking pitch over for a strike. Fouled away, out of play. Now it's hit up the middle, and it's knocked down. Nice play there by Nadeau just to knock it down, but not able to gather it up and attempt to play. So an infield base hit for Carson Zimmel. First hit for the Spuds. That'll bring up Justin Stahlberger, the second baseman. He bats 6 for the Spuds. That one just a little bit low for ball 1. And that one's up a little bit, 2-0 now to Stahlberger. Zimmel on first after an infield base hit. Swing and a miss by Stahlberger, throw down to first, not in time. Lundeen's pitch, that one's fouled away. evens the count at 2-2. Some equipment issues for the Zimmel at first. Looks like possibly a belt buckle broke, so he's adjusting that. That's the delay here right now. And Zimmel is ready. Stahlberger stands in. 2-2 count. 1 on, 1 out. That one's up high. Full count now to Stahlberger. Throwing over to first. Zimmel gets back. Now another one fouled away by Stahlberger. Another throw over to first. Zimmel is back safely. We apologize. The beams that hold up the press and grandstand area block out first base. And Stahlberger shied away from that one a bit, but it was a called strike. Number 7 batter, Zach Taft, the center fielder, will come to the plate now. Spuds still have Zimmel at first, but now with 2 away. Zimmel runs down to second, short hop the throw, and tag not applied. Nice job by Nadeau just to field that, keep it from going into center field. So that's a stolen base for Zimmel. 0-1 the count to Taft. Good breaking pitch, but that stays low and inside. 1-1. Painting the corner there is Lundin, and it's 1-2. Up high, 2-2. A little up and in on that one. That'll bring a full count now to Taft. Protecting the plate there is Taft. He gets a piece of that one to foul it away. Zimmel down at second after an infield hit and a stolen base. Zach Taft, here's the payoff pitch. That one glances off the helmet. Taft is okay, but hit by pitch, he'll go down to first. Hit by pitch for Taft. That'll bring up Jacob Vanette, the right fielder. He bats 8th. Left-handed batting Vanette comes up with Taft at first and Zimmel at second. Spuds do have 2 down here, top of the second. That one is fouled off at the plate. It looked like it went off his leg, but there's no call. They're see if they talk about it, but and it looks like neither of the officials saw it, so it's going to stand as another infield base hit, second of the inning. That'll move Zimmel down to third and Taft to second. So we've had both coaches now getting explanations from the umpire on various calls. This one, an appeared foul ball at the plate. Neither umpire caught it, and sometimes that's the way it goes, and that benefits Moorhead at the moment, but they still bat with 2 away. And the first pitch strike from Lundin. Bases loaded, top of 2. Brett Letness at the plate. He checked, and that one gets past Mystic. And that'll bring in a Moorhead run. So Zimmel will score. So on a wild pitch. Swing and a miss. So Taft is at third, Vanette at second. That breaking pitch stays inside. 2-2 now. And that's a called strike 3. So Lundin gets out of the inning with minimal damage, but the Spuds do get one to answer Bemidji in the top of the second on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard. It's Bemidji 5, Moorhead 1.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We're going to the bottom of the second, a very productive bottom of the first for Bemidji, and they will bring up their 9-batter, Ethan Bean, the shortstop. Gavin Gass delivers a ground ball to third, and across the diamond for the out. So Zimmel to Letness on the putout, and on one pitch, the Spuds have recorded an out, and that will turn the lineup over to the leadoff batter, Ben Karate, third baseman. Infield single in the first inning, later came around to score on a walk. And called strike 1. That one misses outside, 1-1. Two and one after that one misses outside. Gavin Gass on the mound for the Spuds. That one's line foul. Evens the count at 2. That one off the end of the bat and foul. Karate somewhat protecting, somewhat trying to slap at the left side. Two-two pitch from Gast. That one again flared to the left side, not a play. That fastball just tails outside, and it's a full count now to Karate. Pulled to the right side. Stahlberger got a nice hop over to Letness for the out. Good friendly hop there for Stahlberger. And 4-3 is the put out of Karate. That'll bring up Hunter Brodina. He walked and later scored in the first. Two down now in bottom of the second here for Bemidji. They lead it on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard 5-1. That one is hit well into right center field. Carrying and coming over to make the catch is Zach Taft. Long run for Taft as what wind there is blowing out to right field. So Taft records the out, and the Lumberjacks are out in the bottom of the second. On the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Bemidji 5 and Moorhead 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. The Spuds bring their top of the lineup. Aaron Ryerson, the shortstop, here in the top of the third. Ryerson bounced out to third his first time up. This one's hit high into the air, just over second base, and that'll drop. Hustling back to cover second is Bean. It is very bright, and it looked like Nadeau lost that off the bat, and so pop fly ends up in a single for Ryerson. Well, the Spuds get their leadoff batter on here in the third. Carter Heinch comes to the plate. That one is hit foul out of play. One on, nobody out. Here in the top of the third as, again, the Spuds try to chip away at this Lumberjack lead. That pitch outside, 1-1. Number 2 batter, Heinch, struck out in the first. Ryerson takes his lead. That one is bounced up the middle, could be 2. The relay from the shortstop And hustling down the line was Heinz to beat that out, so he'll reach on a fielder's choice. So the first out of the inning is Ryerson on the force out from Nadeau to Bean. Number 3 batter, Wyatt Tweet, the catcher. He grounded out to first base in the first inning. Looks at a called strike 1. That one is hit to the left side. It's going to stay in play. It actually was a fair ball, caught in fair territory. So a fly out to Zellman is the second out of the inning for the Spuds. That brings up Jack Tyken. He led off the second inning with a ground out to short. Ryerson still at first. That one is hit to the left side. Fielded across the diamond and throw on target. Karate over to Justice for the out. And so the Spuds get the leadoff runner aboard and not able to advance Ryerson. And at the end of 2.5 on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Bemidji 5, Moorhead 1. Welcome back to Bemidji and Bemidji State University. We've got playoff baseball for you. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Bemidji leads it 5-1 on a 5-run first inning. Again, we brought it up before, but in the doubleheader in Moorhead, both teams winning by an identical score of 5-3, and both teams winning on a 5-run inning. In Bemidji's case, it was the first inning, where Bemidji put up 5 and went on to hold on 5-3. And they start out tonight's playoff game with a 5-run first inning. Spuds have answered with 1. But now and so 2-0 now is the count after something happened. Gass didn't like the windup, and he halted his pitch, so that one catches the inside of the plate. 2-1 now. Cam Justice lined out to Stahlberger in the first. Hits this one high into the air and deep. Bennett trailing back and makes the catch. Little bit out on the end of the bat. Didn't get all of that one. The pitcher and cleanup batter, Ty Lundeen, now comes in. Reached on a single in the first. This one is flared, and Stahlberger, hustling back, makes the catch. So first pitch swinging Lundeen will line out to Stahlberger. That'll bring up Will Zellman, the left fielder. Struck out looking in the first. Breaking pitch, misses inside, ball one. That one is hit into the air, right field again. Vanette tracking, it'll fall, gets over his head. Taft comes over to help out. And so a double for Zellman. Again, looked like a situation where Vanette maybe didn't quite see that off of the bat. Very bright sun here in Bemidji. First pitch ball from Gast. Now with Zellman at second, called strike. Swing and a miss. One and two the count. And swing and a miss, strike three. So Gast gets out of the third after giving up a 2-out double. And after 3 innings of play on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Bemidji 5 and Moorhead 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. The Spuds will bring up their 5-batter. Carson Zimmel, the third baseman, reached on a single and later scored in second. Also had a stolen base, scored on a wild pitch. That one is hit foul to the left side. 0-1. Good off-speed pitch there from Lundin. Fooled Zimmel, and now the count runs 0-2. Outside, tried to get Zimmel to chase. It's 1-2. That one misses inside. Counts even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Lundin. Fourth strikeout of the game here for Lundin in the fourth inning. Good breaking pitch, catches the plate, strike one. Stahlberger, the number 6 batter, lines that one into left field. That'll fall for a base hit. Fielded there by Zellman and in quickly. So a solid single there for Stahlberger. Gets the Spuds a base runner here in the fourth. Zach Taft, the center fielder, was hit by a pitch in the second inning. He will bat now with Stahlberger at first. And one away. High and outside, ball one. Not sure if that might have been a pitch out. That was missed the zone by quite a bit, so maybe anticipating that Stahlberger was going to take off in that situation. That one stays inside. 2-0. Good pitch, called strike one. That one on the outside corner, strike two. So back-to-back called strikes here for Lundin, and he'll pitch 2-2 to Taft. That one is flared to the right side, high into the air. Under it, Brodina makes the catch, and out number two here in the fourth. Jacob Vanette now batting for the Spuds. Looks at strike one. Vanette singled in the second. Just a little bit high. Makes the count 1-1. Stahlberger still at first after a single. Down and in, ball two. Stahlberger with his lead at first. Vanette checks his swing. Ball three. Three and one now to Vanette. Again, 1-for-1 with a single in the second. That one misses outside, so a walk for Vanette will move Stahlberger down to second. And Brett Letness will come to the plate. Struck out in the second inning. Bats now with 2 on and 2 outs. That one just misses outside. 1-0. Again, Stahlberger at second, Vanette at first. That one is outside as well. 2-0. Fouled off. 2-1. Letness had the green light there at 2-0. Couple of runners on here for the Spuds. Again, trailing 5-1 after a 5-run first inning for Bemidji. Nice breaking pitch. Curbs over the plate. 2-2. Low and outside. Full count now. That one is fouled to the left side. Good plate protection there by Letness. Got a piece of that one. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Lundin gets out of that minor jam here. Spuds aren't not able to bring any runs across. And after 3.5 on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, Bemidji 5, Moorhead 1.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. And the number 7 batter, Dan Claudio, will come up, center fielder. Of course, hit the grand slam in the first inning. He bats here in the bottom of the 4th with the bases empty. Called strike 1. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-1. Another breaking pitch, stays outside, 2-1 now to Claudio. Fouled back, 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Gast. Catcher Parker Mystic comes to the plate. He flew out to Vanette in right field. Looks at ball 1. That one on the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1. Breaking pitch stays inside, 2-1. That one is foul to the right side. Breaking pitch, that one is fouled to the left side. Nice job by Mystic getting a piece of that one. That one's lined up the middle, Taft tracking. Came in a little bit and then had to drift back. Records the out. So 2 away here now in the bottom of the 4th. Number 9 batter Ethan Bean, the shortstop, will come to the plate. He grounded out to third baseman Zimmel in the second. Bats now with nobody on and 2 outs. Takes ball 1. That one is hit to the shortstop. Ryerson coming in. Strong throw across the diamond for the out. So 6-3 on the putout, and the Jacks go down 1-2-3 here in the 4th. And after 4 innings of play on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it is Bemidji 5, Moorhead 1. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We move to the top of the 5th inning. Spuds got one in the second after Bemidji got 5 in the first, courtesy of a Clajo grand slam. And they will send Aaron Ryerson, top of the order, to the plate here. First pitch outside. That one is fouled away. 1-1 now to Ryerson. 1 for 2, grounded out to Karate at third, and a single. And that one will hit him. So second hit batter for Lundeen will send Ryerson down to first. Ryerson led off the 3rd inning by reaching on a single and then was forced out. Here's a ground bobbled by second, recovering, and that throw is not in time. So that'll be an error on Nadeau at second, as he couldn't handle that ground ball off the bat of Heinz. So the number 3 batter, Wyatt Tweet, will come to the plate now with 2 on and nobody out. That one is outside for ball 1. Tweet 0 for 2, grounded to first base and flew out to left field. And that one pulled out of play. That one is pulled to the right side and through, base hit. Spuds are going to try to score, and the throw to the plate is not in time. So Ryerson scores from second on the RBI single from Tweet. Heinz moves on to second. Still 2 on, nobody out. And that one is a called strike on the inside corner. Jack Tyken 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs. And that breaking pitch catches the corner. 0-2 now to Tyken. That one's hit into the air, left side. Coming in and making the catch is Clajo. So an out recorded. Carson Zimmel singled and scored in the second and struck out in the fourth. Bats now with Heinch at second and Tweet at first. This one's lined into left field, base hit. They will hold Heinch at third. Good strong throw in by Zellman. So a solid single there for Zimmel into left field. Moves Heinch to third and Tweet to second. Loads the bases here for the Spuds. Scored once already here in the fifth, making it 5-2 on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard. Lumberjacks gathering, talking a little strategy with the bases loaded here, one out. The number 6 batter, Justin Stahlberger, at the plate with the bases loaded. He is 1 for 2. Lines one to center. Right at the center field. It's going to be over his head. This is going to score at least 2. Quick jump from Zimmel from first. We'll see if they're going to hold him. Throw to the plate is not in time. A bases clearing triple for Justin Stahlberger. And the Spuds have tied it at 5. Zimmel got a great jump from first base. He was on the heels of Tweet. He recognized right away that Clajo wasn't going to be able to catch that one. Good breaking pitch over for a strike. One's hit into left field. Now it just eludes the shortstop Bean, and he's not going to be able to throw it home and catch Stahlberger. So kind of an odd RBI single there for Taft. So Stahlberger comes in to score as Bemidji will talk again. That one is grounded foul. So Jacob Vanette is 1 for 1, singled in the second and then walked in the fourth. Number 8 batter here for the Spuds. He bats with Zach Taft on first. Taft after the throw across. The theme of these meetings between the Lumberjacks and the Spuds seem to be 5-run innings. That one's down and in. Nice block there by Mystic. We'll keep Taft at first. One and one after the pitch in the dirt. This one's lined into center field. That will drop. They might be able to get him at second, but not in time. Well played there by Zach Taft, going halfway, making sure that Claudio wasn't going to be able to come in and get that one. So another solid single for the Spuds in this inning. Jacob Vanette. And that'll be enough for Bemidji. Looks like they're going to make a pitching change. And we will try to keep up with all of those changes when we come back here on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard. It is now Moorhead 6 and Bemidji 5. Revive Professional Massage Therapy Clinic. Locally owned and operated. Open 7 days a week, day, evening, and same-day appointments available. Couples massages also available. 20 highly trained professional licensed massage therapists on staff. Now with 2 locations, South Fargo and Detroit Lakes. Offering online booking and online gift certificates. www.reviveprofessionalmassage.com.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for.
After the pitching change, Ethan Bean comes in from his shortstop position. Spuds with Vanette at first, Taft at second. And first 2 pitches from Bean are a ball and a strike. Spuds still batting here in the top of the 5th. Brett Letness, the number 9 batter, hits one into center field. This one's going to fall for a hit. Going to try to score from second, and this throw is coming in and a little bit offline. And that allows Taft to come in from second, so RBI single for Letness. And the inning continues for the Spuds as they have batted around with 1 out. Ryerson now batting. He was hit by a pitch to start the inning. Looks at ball 1 here. Good breaking pitch is over for a strike. Ryerson still 1 for 2 after being hit by a pitch to start this inning. That one is outside, 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Spuds have scored 6 times here. Still batting top of 5, 1 out, 2 on. Ryerson hits it hard to the shortstop. And that one is off the shoulder of Bean. And that will allow Vanette to score from second. after E6 took kind of an awkward hop there on Bean, and it went off his left shoulder and into left field. So Letness moves on to second. And Ryerson is on after an error at first. That brings up Carter Heinch. He looks at ball one. Still first and second, one out. Spuds lead it 8-5 now. This one's lined into right field. That's going to be a single. Again, trying to score, this time Letness from second. And cut off by Justice, the first baseman. So Letness able to score. So base hit and an RBI for Carter Heinch. And Ryerson able to move over to third. First pitch strike to Wyatt Tweet. Fouled at the plate, 0-2. So first and third, one out, top of five. And that one fouled at the plate as well. Spuds have scored 8 times here in the top of the fifth. Take a 9-5 lead, a lot of baseball left. That one's hit into left field and deep. Going back, looking up, that one's off the wall. 1 run will score. And in safely at second. It was a close play, though. That'll be a double for Wyatt Tweet and an RBI, bringing in Ryerson from third. Heinch moves on to third. Tyken looks at strike one. Still one away, 10-5 now Spuds. Runners at second and third. Good breaking pitch, 0-2. Jack Tyken 0 for 3, the designated hitter. Fouls that one away. Count remains 0-2. High and away. Heinch at third, Tweet at second, Tyken at the plate. Cleanup batter for Moorhead. Watches that breaking ball stay high. 2-2 now. Still one away here in the top of the fifth. That one's hit high into the air. Going to be beyond second base, drifting back. And that one falls, trying to score from third and no throw. Looked like it might have been close, but with momentum going the wrong direction, the throw couldn't come in, and so Heinch does score from third. Tweet stays at second, and Tyken reaches on a pop fly single and an RBI. And so Bemidji will talk about it and try to figure a way to get out of this inning. Spuds have scored 10 times and now lead it 11-5. Still one away. They'll have runners at the corners now. No, pardon me. Tweet stayed at second. And there will be a pitching change now for Bemidji. They'll bring in Hunter Brodina to pitch.
Now pitching for Lumberjacks, number 11, Hunter Brodina.
The number 5 batter, Carson Zimmel, third baseman, will come to the plate. He is 2 for 3, a couple of singles, a couple of runs scored, and a strikeout in the fourth. Bats now with guys on first and second. First pitch offering from Brodina is outside, ball 1. And ball 2. Fouled away. Two and 1 count now to Zimmel. Hunter Brodina pitching for Bemidji. Third pitcher in the game. Up high, checked his swing, 3 and 1. Fourteenth batter to bat here for the Spuds, and that is ball 4. That'll load the bases.
Now the bat on 7, Justin Stolberg.
Justin Stahlberger tied the game with a bases clearing triple. He'll follow that one away. Comes up in the same situation with the bases loaded and 1 out. Tweet at third, Tyken at second, Zimmel at first. And a balk called on Brodina. That will score a run. And I apologize, I was looking down. I did not see what Brodina did, but the balk was called. And it looked like the officials or the umpires were explaining what they saw. That moves Tyken to third and Zimmel to second. And an 0-1 count here to Stahlberger. So second and third now with 1 away. Brodina's going to go to the windup. Good pitch there. 0-2. That one's fouled away. Stahlberger 2 for 3, struck out in the first, singled and tripled. Pitch out, throw down to third, not in time. 1-2 count now to Stahlberger. Singled in the fourth. tripled earlier here in the 5th. Well, they're fouled away. Hit up the middle. This is going to score a run as the Lumberjacks trade a run for an out. So Tyken comes in from third. Be the 4th RBI in the inning here for Stahlberger. And Zimmel goes over to third. That one fouled away. 1-1 count now to Zach Taft. He's 1 for 3. Singled and had an RBI, scored earlier this inning here in the 5th. There's a called strike. 1-2. Pardon me, 1 for 2. Zach Taft, 1 for 2. He was hit by pitch in the 2nd. Breaking pitch just missed. 2-2. High into the air, left side, could be in play. It will reach the stands. Count will stay 2-2. Sixteenth batter to come to the plate here for the Spuds. Still with a chance to bring in one more. That one's lined foul. Center fielder Zach Taft batting. Carson Zimmel stands at third. Fouled away. Called strike 3 ends the inning, but the Spuds score 12 times, and after 4.5 innings of play on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Moorhead 13 and Bemidji 5.
The M3 nonprofit is breaking the ice as they raise mental health awareness for our Moorhead community and our youth. Started by a group of parent volunteers, M3 will offer support and host events throughout the year that bring focus to mental health. Together, M3 will raise awareness, eliminate the stigma, and connect resources for mental health. Thank you, M3, for supporting our community's youth.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. This one fouled away. Ben Karate leads off the bottom of the 5th inning here for Bemidji. Outside, ball 1. Gavin Gast has gone the first 4 innings here, starting the 5th. That one's lined over the head of Stahlberger. Base hit to start things off. Top of the lineup for Bemidji. Number 2 batter and the pitcher, Hunter Brodina, now bats. That one is flared off to the left side and out of play. Brodina 0 for 1, walked in the first, later scored. Looked like a pitch out there. One and one to Brodina. Karate staying at first. Down low. Blocked there by Tweet. 2-1. So Brodina walked and scored in the first and then flew out to center in the second. He bats now in the 5th. That one is bunted foul. 2-2. One on, nobody out here for Brodina. And that's a called strike 3. That'll bring up the number 3. Down off his knee. And all the Jacks are safe. So Karate moves on to second. And that was brings up Lundeen. That is lined into left field for a base hit. In with it quickly. They'll hold Karate at third. And just like that, Karate is on third, Justice is on second, and Lundeen is on first. Bases loaded, 1 out here for the Lumberjacks. That'll bring Salvovold out of the dugout for Moorhead to talk to his pitcher, Gavin Gast. Gast gave up 5 in the first and nothing since. The bats came alive for Moorhead in the 5th, putting up 12 runs, currently lead at 13-5, but bases loaded, 1 out here for Bemidji in the bottom of the 5th. It's the great thing about baseball. There is no clock. As long as you don't get out, you keep playing. Will Zellman bats now for Bemidji. That one was inside. Got away from Tweet, but not enough for Karate to come in from third. 1-0 count. That one is fouled away out of play. Breaking pitch outside. 2-1. Gast wants a new set of signs and time at the plate. Zellman 1 for 2 struck out in the first and then hit a double in the third. He was stranded at second. Now hits that one high to the right side. That's out of play. Good crowd on hand here at Bemidji State University for this opening round game of the Section 8 4A baseball playoffs. Fans have been treated to a lot of action, and we're not done yet. That one's high. That's a full count now to Zellman. That one is hit into the air, center field. That's going to be over the head of Taft, off the wall. That's going to score 2. And holding at third is Lundeen. So another double for Zellman and a couple of RBIs makes it 13-7. So a deep double for Zellman. And 2 RBIs as Karate scores and Justice scores. First pitch outside for a ball. Lundeen is at third, Zellman's at second, and Neto bats now for the Lumberjacks. That one hit foul. That'll even the count 1-1. Oh for 1 Neto on the day, walked in the first. This one's hit up the middle. Spuds trade the run for the out as Ryerson throws on to Letness. 6-3 on the putout, but an RBI for Neto. Lundeen scores from third. And Zellman moves on to take his place at third. Clajo batting now. Of course, the big grand slam in the first inning. Struck out in the fourth. Bats now here, bottom of 5. 1-1 now. 2 down, Zellman at third. Clajo bats. Breaking pitch, catches the outside part of the plate. Strike 2. That one's hit up the middle. Stahlberger, bad hop. That hits him up high. And Zellman comes in from third. And that is going to be an E4. Keeps the inning going, and Clajo at first. Breaking ball outside, 1-0. Parker Mystic, the catcher, now 0 for 2 on the day, a couple of flyouts. Bats now with Clajo at first. And the base umpire called a balk, and so advancing to second there is Clajo. And so no pitch on that because, well, looked like the umpire did put up a 2-0 count as he was showing gassed. Scoreboard shows 2-0. We will see, I guess. Time called. Swing and a miss. Outside, 3-1. Good hitters count here from Mystic. With Clajo at second, fouled away. It'll be a full count now. Inside, almost hit him, but that'll be ball 4. So 2 on, 2 out. Courtesy runner coming in for Mystic.
Now to bat for the Lumberjacks, shortstop number 2, Ethan Bean.
2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the 5th. The Lumberjacks have scored 4 times. Close the gap here, 13-9. First pitch strike from Gavin Gast. Ethan Bean is 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. This one's fouled back. 0-2. High. Tried to get Bean to chase that one. Outside, 2-2. Parker Mystic at first, Dan Clajo at second. Ethan Bean batting. Pitch from Gast is flared to left field. And coming in, making the catch is Heinch. And that ends the 5th. But again, 9 batters come to the plate. Bemidji scores 4. And after 5 innings of play on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Moorhead 13 and Bemidji 9. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds brought 16 players to the plate in the top of the 5th. So they will start the top of the 6th here with Jacob Vanette, the right fielder. Fouled away. That one is outside for a ball. 2-1 now the count to Bennett. That one's grounded to the right side. And Justice will field that himself, unassisted. 3U for Bennett on the putout. That'll bring up number 9 batter Brett Letness. Letness 1 for 3, a couple of strikeouts, but a single and an RBI in that big 5th inning. That one's a called strike 1. Just missing outside. Count is 1-1 now to Letness. Struck out looking in the 2nd, swinging in the 4th, and then singled in the 5th. Good breaking pitch, but it stays inside. 2-1 now. Hunter Brodina on to pitch for Bemidji. Fouled at the plate. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Letness goes down for the 2nd out of the 6th, and that'll bring up Aaron Ryerson.
Number 19, Aaron Ryerson.
Right on the inside part of the plate, strike 1. Good pitch by Brodina. That one is hit to the left side, fielded. Throw across the diamond is in time. Nice play there by Karate. And the Spuds go down 1-2-3 in the 6th. So after 5.5 on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Moorhead 13, Bemidji 9.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lumberjacks will bring the top of the order. Ben Karate, third baseman, up. He is 2 for 3, a couple of singles, couple of runs scored, and a ground out to Stahlberger at 2nd. So Bemidji getting 4 runs in the 5th to answer the Spuds 12 runs in their half of the 5th. Spuds still leading it here 13-9 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Iggy Delgado on to pitch for the Spuds. His first offering is a called strike. That one's high and away. Delgado pitched the second game of the doubleheader in Moorhead, gave up 5 runs in that first inning, and then shut down the Lumberjacks after that. There's another called strike, 0-2. Breaking pitch, slap to the left side and through, base hit. So Karate, his 3rd single of the day. Just kind of protecting, but did a nice job of directing that through the hole on the left side. And that will bring up Hunter Brodina, the pitcher. He is 0 for 2, walked and scored in the first, flew out to center field in the second, and then struck out in the 5th. And time at the plate. Again, this is the opening game of the Section 8 4A playoffs. There's a called strike. Both of these teams, it's a double elimination tournament. Both of these teams will play tomorrow, and it'll be at 5 o'clock, and opponents and destinations to be determined. Game is hosted at the high seed. So on the other side of the bracket, number 1, St. Michael Albertville is taking on St. Cloud, the number 9 seed, after St. Cloud won a play-in game. That one is lined to left field, another base hit, back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the 6th here for the Lumberjacks. Karate moves on to second, and Brodina now at first. On an 0-2 pitch. So a good start to the bottom of the 6th here for the Lumberjacks. 2 on, nobody out, and Cam Justice to the plate. High, ball 1. One for 3 on the day, singled and scored in the 5th. Lined out and flew out. Pickoff play, knocked down by Stahlberger. That one is fouled away left side. 1-1 now to Justice, first baseman. Lined foul. One and 2 now to Justice. Delgado will step off the mound. That one is hit to the right side. Stahlberger one play only over at first, so good job there by Justice to move the runners along. Karate down to third, Brodina to second, and a 4-3 put out of Justice brings up Ty Lundeen. Lundeen 2 for 3, pair of singles, couple of runs scored. Two on, one out. Lundeen at the plate. That one catches the outside corner, 0-1. Breaking pitch. I think it was foul tipped. That'll be 0-2. Lundeen, the cleanup batter. Another breaking pitch, fouled off by Lundeen. Again, Iggy Delgado pitching now for the Spuds, the right-hander. Another breaking pitch, fouled away. Steady diet of breaking pitches here at 0-2. Another breaking pitch, that stayed inside. That hit Lundeen. So with first base open, that will send Lundeen down to fill the bags for Bemidji. So Will Zellman doubled last inning, brought in a couple of RBIs, doubled also in the third, struck out in the first. He's going to bat now with one out and the bases loaded. That'll put Delgado into the stretch. And now Coach Salvovold will come out and talk to Delgado and tweet. See if it's a situational discussion or if Moorhead is ready to make a pitching change. And they will. And so we will step aside here while the Spuds make this pitching change. On the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Moorhead 13 and Bemidji 9.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Spuds Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Welcome back to Bemidji State University. We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Bases are loaded for Bemidji, and the Spuds have brought Cullen Wilson in to pitch now. And he will face Will Zellman. First pitch called strike. Low, ball 1. That one's hit high and deep to center field. Drifting back is Taft. He makes the catch. It's going to be a sacrifice fly as Karate walks in. Spuds again trading that out as Karate comes in to score. So sacrifice fly and an RBI for Zellman, and that will bring up Peyton Neto. First pitch called strike. Wilson pitches out of his hat on that one. Ball one. Neto walked and scored in the first. Got an RBI on that walk. Struck out in the third and then grounded out in the fifth. This one's fouled straight back, 1-2. Two on, two outs. Brodina at second, Lundin at first, and Zellman at the plate as Cullen Wilson is now pitching for the Spuds. That one's grounded to the right side. Another bad hop. Stahlberger reaches up, snags it, and records the out. Boy, Stahlberger has been battling bad hops over there much of the game, but the Spuds escape with minimal damage as Bemidji gets one here in the bottom of the sixth. We'll go to the top of the seventh on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard. It's Moorhead 13 and Bemidji 10. Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Spuds will send the number 2 batter, Carter Heinch, to the plate. Carter is 1 for 4. Struck out in the first, reached on a fielder's choice in the third, reached on an error and scored in the fifth, and then singled and scored also in the fifth. First pitch ball from Brodina. This one is hit high and deep into left field and caught by Zellman. The catcher Wyatt Tweet will bat now. Couple of hits in the fifth inning and a couple of RBIs as well. Looks at ball one there from Brodina. Singled and then a double. 1-1 now the count to Wyatt Tweet. One's down low, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Maybe could have been fouled. 2-2. Line to left. Good play by Karate. And across the diamond for the out. Good hard hit ball there by Wyatt Tweet, but a good play by Karate. And it's a 5-3 put out for the second out. In 1 for 4, singled, scored, RBI in the 5th. Swing and a miss on an off-speed pitch. Spuds got 1 in the 2nd and then 12 in the 5th. And no other scoring for the Spuds. One and 2 now to Tyken. That one is hit into the left field, and it is a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. Claudio there and makes the catch. So 1, 2, 3 go the Spuds in the 6th and in the 7th. And we'll go to the bottom of the 7th on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard. Moorhead 13, Bemidji 10.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Welcome back to Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru. Here we go for the bottom of the 7th. Spuds hold a 3-run lead. Cullen Wilson came in and got 2 outs, faced 2 batters, got 2 outs in the 6th, and he will continue on here in the 7th. Lumberjacks will bring up the 7 batter, Dan Claudio. Of course, he had the grand slam in the 1st inning and starts off with a base hit to right field. Another tough hop on that right side of that infield as Letness was in position and just took a bad hop up and over. And so Claudio is on with a single, and Parker Mystic will bat. Looks at strike 1. Mystic 0 for 2. Here's a ground ball, left side. Ryerson knocks it down, but not able to make a play. That was deep in the hole And so that'll be an infield single there for Mystic. Clajo on to second. That'll bring up Ethan Bean 0 for 3 on the day. Couple of ground outs and a fly out. Tying run at the plate now for Bemidji as Wilson pitches. High and in. That one's left up high, 2-0. Clajo at second, Mystic at first. That one is outside, ball 3. Four-pitch walk there to Ethan Bean. That'll move Mystic to second and Clajo to third and bring up the top of the order in Ben Karate. Karate 3 for 4, 3 singles, 3 runs scored. Bases loaded, nobody out, and Coach Salvavold will come out and talk to his battery and make sure that they know what the situation is and what the play is. I'm sure the Spuds would sacrifice the run if they're able to turn a double play, but I would imagine any ground ball back to the pitcher, the play is probably at home. We'll see what Coach Salvavold does with the corners here, if he brings Zimmel and Letness in. It's a 3-run lead, but the tying run is at first. We've had 1 grand slam already tonight, and Karate, if he's able to get into one, would end it with 1 swing of the bat. That one's high into the air, into left field, shallow. Heinz makes the catch. He'll throw it in and hit the cut. So not deep enough for a sacrifice fly, and the Spuds dodge 1 on a fly out to left field. Hunter Brodina walked and scored in the first, flew out in the second, struck out in the 5th, and singled in the 6th, was stranded at second. This one's down low. Good block there by Tweet and good hustle by Wilson to keep Clajo at third. That one on the outside part of the plate, strike 1. As Wilson was heading into his windup, time called by Hunter Brodina at the plate and granted by the home plate umpire. So 1-1 the count. Now to Brodina. Down low, 2-1. That one's down low also, 3-1. Brodina again, 1 for 3. Hitters count here at 3-1. Called strike 2. Rodina taking all the way on that one, trying to get his team in position to at least tie, if not take the lead. Full count. Again, tying run at first, winning run at the plate. 1 out for the Spuds. Inside. Ball 4. So walking an RBI for Brodina will bring up Cam Justice, number 3 batter. Claudio does come in and score. Mystic to third and Bean to second. Wilson still on the mound. And here's Justice. Called strike 1. Tying run now at second base. That one misses outside, 1-1. Misses outside, 2-1. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of 7. It's been a story of big innings. Good block there by Tweet, but it's down low and it's 3-1. Now it's high into the air, left field. Heinz tracking, makes the catch, tagging, bluffing the tag. Throw was on target. We'll never know if it would have been out or safe, but Spuds are able to dodge another bullet. Not out of the woods yet as the cleanup batter, Ty Lundeen, comes to the plate. Bases loaded, but 2 away now. 2 away. Cullen Wilson will pitch to Ty Lundeen. Lundeen 2 for 3. Looks at ball 1. Couple of singles for Lundeen. Couple of runs scored. Down low, 2-0. Runners will be going on contact here with 2 outs, so anything to the outfield should score the runner from second. This one's high and deep to left field. It's going to be foul. And he did not make the catch. He did not make the catch. So the ruling is he did not make the catch. Oh. Heinz thinks he made the play. He's celebrating. Heinz thought he made the play. So it'll be a 2-1 count. So the Spuds will have to mentally regroup after that one, thinking that they had ended the game. And now Lundeen with new life And still a good hitter's count at 2-1. Called strike 2. Good comeback pitch there by Wilson after the distraction of thinking the game was over, coming back with a strong pitch on the outside corner. And high fastball ends the game. No doubt on that one. What a crazy wild game here from Bemidji State University in Bemidji as the Spuds close it out and hold off the Lumberjacks. Your final score on the Birch Truck Equipment scoreboard, it's Moorhead 13 and Bemidji 11. The Spuds will now travel to St. Michael Albertville tomorrow at 5, and we will do our best to have that for you here on Spuds TV, brought to you by Muscatel Subaru.